Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nicole D. Vick Live. It is August 2021. I had to think like what day is it? What's going on? This year has gone by so fast. I remember it being January, and then now all of a sudden it's August, and I'm like, what's going on? Now, I have a very special episode today. I'm so excited. August 1st was National Friendship Day, and I just want to kick it off with a song. Y'all know, well, maybe y'all don't know, I got a little bit of a singing voice, a little bit. I'm going to sing a little friendship song for y'all. See if y'all know this one. Friends, they let you down. Friends won't be around. Wait a minute, that's not a good friend song. That's a negative friend song. Let me try another one. Hold on. Let me try this one. See if y'all know this one. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? I tried to mess up them words too. But I'm seeing these friend songs and I'm like, why are friend songs so negative when friendship is such a beautiful, positive, wonderful thing? Like, if you got friends like that, you don't even need no enemies. Is that where that word frenemies comes from? Now, because I'm a public health person, I did some research. The Mayo Clinic says friendship is good for your health. Friends can help you celebrate good times, hey, and provide support during them bad times and rough spots. They prevent loneliness and give you a chance to offer needed companionship. They can also increase your sense of belonging and purpose. Yes, check. Boost your happiness and reduce your stress. Improve your self-confidence and self-worth. Help you cope with trauma such as divorce, serious illness, time of COVID. You know, we got a lot of illness going on, job loss, some people losing their jobs too, or the death of a loved one. And they can encourage you to change or avoid unhealthy lifestyle habits such as excessive drinking. Although I don't know if my friends will actually encourage me to stop drinking. They'll probably offer me a drink, or a lack of exercising. You know, we don't do that around here. So we don't do that. I want to debunk some major myths about friendship today. Specifically, friendships around with women, right? Y'all know the rumors. We don't get along. We secretly hate each other. We in competition, and I really don't like her, but I hang out with her because of what she can do for me. All those things. And I know you probably have one friend, one woman friend that says, I don't do well with female friends. Maybe that's you. I don't know. But we're going to talk about the importance of friendship and use a wonderful friendship circle that I have as an example today. So let's bring on one member of that friendship circle, Dr. Nomsa Khalfani. Hey, come on, girl. Let's talk about it. I'll be getting too excited. I'll be dancing and singing and stuff. How you doing?
Hey girl. Happy Friday. What is it?
It is not
Friday Junior. Happy Friday Junior.
Over here.
Friday
setting me up for disappointment and stress. I'm thinking it is not Friday.
But it's Friday Junior.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
We back. You see my
So I'm designating you the historian of our friendship circle. Can you tell us how we started? How long ago has it been, first and foremost?
So I think it's probably been 10 years altogether. I mean, 10 years this circle, but many of us were friends before, right? And so different friendships existed. Like I would say I know Sonya the longest because we met through work, you and Jamila, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Jackie goes in there, but like we started, me, you, and Sonya as part of building healthy communities. Because what was our little group? Was it the crew? Because we would get together.
Child, it was
Corey and Heather B. And so we started doing that. And then from there, you and I started, like, we were attached at the hip, and then we brought Sonya in. And then Maisie and I were friends and did stuff. And then we brought Maisie in. And then after a while, we just were doing stuff together all the time.
All the time.
We did trips. We did a trip to Vegas for my birthday. what else? We did trips to Vegas for my birthday. All of y'all was at my wedding. We were at Jamila's wedding. We're at each other's birthdays and celebrations and you name it. So it's like, we started separate, we came together, and we still together.
Yes, we still together. Weddings, like you said. I remember there's a picture in there when y'all came to my house that time when I was like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. And y'all came to the house with chart paper. We had fundraising for Supervisor Holly Mitchell.
Yeah.
We doing some things. And we even have a name and a logo. Kwame, you got to put that logo up.
Yeah.
Me and my Canva life. I be on Canva making stuff. So we are the fabulous Sister Friends of South LA. We have t-shirts. Nomsa actually has her
t-shirt on today.
She's a good steward of friendships. I don't have my t-shirt on. It's my bad. It's all right. So I don't know. You want to just bring them on? Bring the girls on?
Let's bring them on. Let's bring them.
Come on, y'all.
Hey. Bring them out.
Now, I will say, we have to say, we are missing one friend, Sister Maisie. I don't know where she is. She's driving somewhere. She said she can't be on the phone and driving, and we want her to be safe, and we don't want to hear her car noise or the wind and all that. So hopefully she can watch us later on. But we have some friends. We got Jamila, we got Sonya, and Jackie.
Yay!
How y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah, I like that. Baby Friday. It's Baby Friday. Is that
it's
Junior Thursday?
Friday Junior.
Junior. Get it together.
Okay.
Got it.
Let's jump in.
Committee. That was the name of that.
The committee. And remember, we were doing well, and then somebody it was like secret, and then somebody put it out there and messed up the whole thing. I'm like,
Yeah, because it was a small little group of us. That's right.
Exactly. All right, y'all ready? I want to play a game right quick. Let's just get the ball rolling. We just gonna jump in.
You know
so
how
I got
with games though.
What?
You know how we get with games.
Okay.
But it's just later.
It's just us, so we should be good. It's just us. We don't have.
Hey, you gotta have some thick skin in the Sister Friends. You just gotta have some thick skin. That's all.
We're gonna talk about that later because that was something else. I was actually scared. I was very concerned. But let's play this game. I got 15 categories of friends.
Okay.
Types of friends, and y'all gonna have to figure out who is this person in our friend group. So the first one says the parent figure. Who's the parent figure in our group?
Nomsa.
Yes, correct. I agree. Okay. The loud one. Who's the loud one?
I say Nicole.
Nicole.
Okay. All right. Who's the funny one?
Macy be coming in with those jokes.
I know. Okay, we're gonna get out with Maisie. Even though I feel like I'm funny too, but I don't let her. That one. Okay,
wait a minute. And why do we all laugh at that though?
Right. I'm just saying. Okay, no, so this one, watch, listen to this one. Y'all listen. The disappearing one. Who is that?
Jackie.
Yes. Absolutely. Jackie we'll be texting, in our group chat, and then she'll be like, "Oh, did I tell y'all I'm in Japan?" We didn't know, Jackie. You in Japan? Oh, y'all be here all week.
I'm on the road.
Where to go? I don't know. It's like, what? That's you, Jackie.
We'll be getting the call one day. Oh, did I tell you I'm getting married tomorrow?
That is Jackie. All right. Who's the drunk one?
Oh,
what?
Drunk one. I
don't know what that means.
We don't really have
mean.
We don't really have somebody
who gets drunk
into that category.
I think you just mean that
I enjoy a fine beverage.
But I will say the person who has who goes in hard, that hard to paint though, a little more than the rest of us who's not here, is Maisie.
Yes.
Macy and that brown. Don't
And
mess
she only
around.
drinks brown liquor.
Baby.
Macy and that brown, don't mess around.
I mean, we did get put out of a club in Las Vegas.
Y'all wasn't even there. Jamila, was
we were not, but I heard the story. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, but she not here.
Okay, we gonna get that one to her. Okay. Who's the wild one?
Well, what does wild mean?
It says can convince anyone that stealing a traffic cone, a street sign, or a sheep is a great idea. It's amazing that they aren't in prison.
I don't think
I'm gonna say I think Jackie's adventurous.
I think so too. That's my
I wouldn't necessarily call her wild, but I would say she's adventurous.
I would say adventurous, yeah, but not wild. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The emotional one. Who's the emotional one?
I would
maybe
say
Nicole.
No, I will say Sonya. I've seen Sonya shed a few tears.
No,
that is true. That is true.
It's Sonya.
I think it's Sonya.
I think it's Nicole.
Yeah, I do too.
We'll see.
It's tied.
She said, "We'll see."
We'll see who cries first.
Watch Sonya be like, "I love y'all." I'm like, "See, told you." The intelligent one. I think we are all the intelligent ones in our group. All of us are smart ladies. Career driven. I think I'm gonna say no. So who else? Who's the career driven one?
I say all of y'all.
Everyone.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, I took that back then. All right.
That's true, Nicole. Like I said, I thought you were half Jamaican, Nicole. So I mean,
I only have only right now I have 2 jobs.
Only three jobs.
So career. Oh no, the one always hungry.
Yeah, Jamila always asking for food.
I've had that title since I was in high school, so I ain't gonna. They thought I had a tapeworm when I was young. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm hungry as we speak.
You're about to put something in her mouth right now. What?
I can't. I tried to, as soon as we get off here, I'm grubbing.
I'm hungry right now.
Who's the late one? That's the last one. The late one. Who's late?
Maisie.
Always. But we all got that
2
problem.
hours late.
No, but Maisie is famous for that. So if Maisie says 6:30, think more like 7:30.
No, I'll be like 9, man.
Or
all right, Nicole, wait. I think even on Sunday we were waiting for Macy when we got there. It was not ready.
She means well. It's always, and so like 15 minutes before something is like, I'll be ready.
You almost have to give her a fake time. Give her a fake time and tell her when to be there, and then she'll be there at the real time.
That's what we used to do with people in my family. Mm-hmm. If it started at 7:30, tell them it started at 6. It's a true story.
That don't make no sense. Y'all crazy. That was a fun game. I appreciate y'all playing that game with me. So I want to ask. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm stepping into your interview role. You go ahead, girl.
Oh, okay. I was like, but where you?
See, I'm being the bossy one.
Yeah, you didn't ask about the bossy one.
It wasn't on the list.
Anyway, but no, that was fun. So I don't know how much you all heard in Nicole's opening, right? And you talk about this. She wants to bust the myths around friendships that women have. So when you think about this group, right? What would you say are the benefits, if any, and disadvantages, if any?
There not be no disadvantage, kid.
Well, I wrote down an answer because I thought it was really, when I think about this group, what I actually think about, and it's role modeling. I think it's inspiring, and I think it's encouraging when you see women like you who are doing big things, and you're like, oh, I can do that too. And I think it makes me want to be a better, me, a better version of me. It makes me want to be more ambitious. And I mean, because it's not necessarily competition, because some people might look at that and be like, you're competing, but it's not. I think it's very influential in making you feel like you're able to do those things too. And it just makes you want to be more ambitious and go out there and like inspire you to do things. I did used to want to do this. I remember that. And you see somebody else doing it. Well, maybe this is now my time to do that.
Absolutely. Sonya?
Yeah, no, along those lines, I would say this group is really good at helping each of us through our major transitions, life changes, big decisions. Like, I feel like we have all gone through some stuff and had to really rely on this group to help us get through it, whether it's through just conversation or just being there with each other or just going out for a drink because we just needed to de-stress for that moment, you know? We have our group chat that's going, and we're constantly like sharing what's going on with each other, and getting that instant feedback and support is just amazing, you know?
Yeah. What you think, Jackie?
I mean, I truly believe in the sister friends aspect of it. I feel like it's a group of family here. I came to LA by myself, right? I've been here for a while. And so being able to have this group, this village to really, support, and most importantly, really remind me of my family, being able to get the real talk, having those real questions, those real discussions, I can't measure how much of a benefit it's been. So I think that's, really important. I'll never forget when I first started at that first health center I was working at, and Nomsa, I met with you once, and I was like, just tell me what you do. Just show me the way. And you sat me down and you gave me so many resources and tools and stuff. I mean, it's just, Nicole, you were over here the other night, like, all right, yeah, you want to do this type of business? Let me show you what I've done. Let me give you this. Let me give you that. I mean, you can't measure that. And so, it's truly a village. It's truly a family, sister friends. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
I love it. So we just talked. So clearly there are no disadvantages.
Well,
I would say y'all need to start, bringing some single men around.
We don't know what you want us to do.
But that's okay.
I love it.
The only downside I can see, the shopping. I mean, and probably maybe just me and you know to have that problem. You be like, oh, that's cute, and I'm like, oh, that's cute, and I'm like, I ain't got no money. Stop! You trying to sabotage me? I can't buy no more stuff.
But that's not a disadvantage. It's just we can talk about that later. But anyway, so we talked about pluses and minuses. What about this group has taught you something about yourself?
Ooh. Boom. I came up with that question. I just want you to know that I wrote that question.
I think for me, I wrote down something that I thought was pretty interesting because I really just learned it recently, is I'm not the best at reaching out. I can have a lot of things going on and not necessarily let people know what's going on. And I think what I learned about myself is I need to do that more often. And when I see other people in our group, when are in our chat sharing, their lives and sharing, things that are going on and seeking support, it makes me feel more comfortable in doing that myself. But I learned that that's just me as a person. I don't reach out. And this group has made me feel a little bit more comfortable with doing that.
Because we be all looking at you like, Jamila, hello? You don't say that. What?
You don't even know. It'd be so much going on over here. I could write a whole script on that thing.
Well, you probably should. And that's another conversation too for another day. You make some money off of that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, Jamila says that, right? So it's like she may not come out to us like this, but one-on-one with Jamila, you have the opportunity to have real conversation and dialogue about all sorts of stuff. So it's like I feel like I've been able to do that with her multiple times, multiple ways. So I think she does. I think it's just like the how, right?
Yeah.
I will agree with that. And I'm going to say thank you to Nomsa, because she don't know how many conversations I didn't have with her that I remember And I remember everything that she's told me, and I so appreciate it, because sometimes you just feels like you don't know what to do. And somebody just give you just a little nugget and it clicks. Like, you right. That's real easy. I can do that. But I appreciate she's been there with me to share some very good advice and some very, I think, I don't want to call them serious situations, but, you know, emotional times.
Right. But I think that's why Nomsa is the parent figure of this group, because I have the same relationship. Like when something is like, I can't tell everybody, but I'm going to tell Nomsa. And maybe tell Jamila, because I've known Jamila the longest. And it's like, it'll go there. And not to say I don't love Jackie or Sonya, but sometimes it's like, okay, I know if, you know, Nomsa is a married woman and I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with this particular situation, I'm gonna reach out to her first, or I'm gonna talk to Jamila. So I think that's why how Nomsa is the parent of the group. Is not because of the age, it's because of the wisdom and really just and maybe your background in therapy and you know all that. I think that probably is it too. Like, we just come over and go lay on your couch and be like, you know what? I need some help.
I would say for me, I think it was really important early on in my career, right? Having the role models and seeing that, no, I'm not like this, you know, too loud or, you know, got to fix my face or whatever. And then I'm good. I'm on the right track, and you know, and it's just the confidence building, right? And it's more about just how to navigate as a Black woman in leadership in this field. So I think that's really helped me. You guys have really helped me with that, seriously. So
Sonya.
Yeah, I think for me, I mean, there's a lot, right? Like if we had more time, and maybe I should write a book about how like this group has helped us. And, you know, when we do the movie version, maybe, you know, Sofia Vergara can play me. I don't know.
I love it.
So we should think about that. But I think, you know, one of the things as an introvert, I used to believe that I just wasn't destined to have good friendships, right? Or friendships that lasted a long time. I would have friends, work friends or school friends, and they would last for a short period and then they would end. And I just thought, well, I'm just not the person that would have these long lasting friendships. And I realized that I do need that. And I love that. I just didn't have the right group of people around me until this group to really ensure that I had those long lasting friendships. Like this group, I see us, you know, together for a long time, right? Like I could never see that with other people. Like I was like, oh, they're cool to hang out with. Maybe I'll check in with them every so often. And I have acquaintances that I've known for a long time, but nobody I really want to hang out with the way that I want to hang out with you guys and be around you guys.
First of all, Sonya, introvert. I'm sitting. I'm stuck on that. I'm like, what happened? I don't know.
I feel her. I completely. I share that sentiment.
You an introvert too, Jamila?
Nah, I'm an extroverted introvert. I have my moments where I can be, but you know, I'm cool with being in the house, but I do share that sentiment. Like you just, you know, there's so many people that have like friendships from high school and elementary school. And I just felt like I didn't, like I have some, but I don't have those same resources I feel like other people do. And so this has been sort of in that same, you know, experience for me.
Okay. So let's lighten it up a little bit because y'all getting all I'm like, it's like the feel.
Oh, the emotional one.
We're gonna start crying first. We gotta talk about funny moments, and I'm gonna start the story about the one we was about to talk about a minute ago.
Is this a G-rated show or what? Like what can we say and what can't we say?
And right.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say we was having one of our
Christmas right now.
Our Christmas get-togethers, right? And it was that year was at my house. I don't even know what year that was.
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, maybe about 3.
It feels longer than 3.
No, 2017.
I don't know if I was married yet. I don't know.
You weren't.
You were married.
No, she wasn't.
I was married.
Oh, yeah, you weren't married, Jamila. Yeah, it's true.
I wasn't married yet.
So then that was probably about 4 years ago.
Okay. So yeah, everybody at the house. it was raining. I remember that. It was raining. And I remember we had pizza, like Costco, and I had bought one point had all the pizzas or something. But we were making pizzas and we were playing a game. What game was that? Black Card Revolt?
Black Card Revolt.
So it was all of us, and I think we had plus Maisie, of course, and then we had an additional guest. I'll just say that because we all know, if we're supposed to name, no name. One of the cards was something to the effect of the greatest hip hop artist of all time.
Which hip hop group changed? Really kind of changed the game of hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Right. And I feel like LL Cool J was on there. And who else was on there? No,
Wu-Tang.
You had Wu-Tang.
It was Wu-Tang and something else.
Puffy. And
LL wasn't on there?
I don't remember, but I know for sure it was Puffy, Outkast, Wu-Tang Clan, and somebody else.
Because I think it was between Wu-Tang and some other group.
Outkast.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
So Nomsa had an opinion on what the correct answer was. What did you say?
I said Outkast.
And the other person.
No, I'm sorry. I said Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, I was going to say,
And that person must have said Outkast. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And initially it was a friendly disagreement. Oh, girl, you tripping. What you talking about? Woo-woo. And it was and we were still laughing. And then at some point it turned a corner.
I remember being so scared.
Serious. Like, stop playing with me here for the answer. She didn't say that, but that's what the energy was. Mofo, the answer is Wu-Tang. What's wrong with you? Like, the Leo?
No. That was, I didn't start it. It was I responded. So I'll take us back. So the other person said it was Outkast because of their clothes, they're this, they're that. And I said it's like all of that was a offshoot of something that had already happened before. Because the reality is Wu-Tang, just like some others, all broke. It's like it's one big family and different groups will go off. That's the same thing that happened with Outkast. They're part of the Dungeon family. So it wasn't, Andre and Big Boy by themselves at first. They was all in a basement trying to get up there. They moved up, stuff broke down. So it wasn't, so you talk about timing. There's other stuff that happened. But when the person said, my boyfriend would say, Outkast, I was like, wait a minute, ain't no boyfriends up in here. So yes, the Leo in me, because now I think it's funny because you're in your feelings. It's like we just playing a game. And so there were some feelings on that side before me, but once that was said, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna meet you there now. Okay, this is where we going, because that's not how we typically engage like that, right?
Yeah. See,
like, we all talk stuff, but it's like nobody is stuck in their feelings about it. We laugh and we go on to the next thing, but it was like a dog with a bone. It was like would not let it go, and I'm just like, okay. I said we can agree to disagree, right? Let's move on.
I think it was then when I was like, oh, shit just got real.
Right.
There was
drinking, not
right. I was touching Nicole like it's getting serious. Like, what's going on here?
And what do we do?
And I made the comment of, well, just because you speak louder doesn't make you right. And Sonya touched my leg. I'm sitting next to Sonya. Sonya grabbed my thigh, and I said, I'm good. And I was good. I'm like, I'm sipping on a little drink. I was good. But I was like, okay, for me, I'm like, okay, I'm cool now because you getting upset. It's just a card game. I'm like... Right.
She was really protecting her black card. Come on, Nomsa.
But who ended up winning that game?
It's funny to me at this point.
I don't know.
We don't function like that.
I think we stopped playing. I think we moved to a different game.
I think that was the end of the game night.
That was the end of the game.
It was like,
we played like 1 or 2 more rounds, but it was like the energy was it was a weird dynamic after that.
And that's when we started
OMG.
being more selective about who came with us places.
I don't forgot, y'all.
Sorry.
We gotta go to a commercial break. Kwame, do we need to go to a commercial?
Yeah, this is a good time for that.
Okay, commercial.
It's a Friday. Now look.
So this week, I want to talk.
You are here on the link. That's right.
You mamas, greetings. It is time.
We're going to take a trip down Batty Boulevard and bring you.
Is there such a thing as acting too black?
These are your gorgeous earrings that come with the set. So
And we're back. We're in the second half, kind of wrapping things up a little bit, but I forgot to mention that I mentioned my good friends in my book, Pushing Through, Finding the Light in Every Lesson. They make it into my acknowledgments in the beginning, of course, and I talk a lot about them towards the end of the book, about really that sisterhood and the importance of being able to have people to lean on. So y'all are famous. Y'all in print. Y'all in print. Any other funny moments though? Because that was funny, but it was scary.
You a mess.
Yeah, I agree. It was.
There's been a lot of funny moments. Oh my goodness, there's been lots of funny moments. It's like how
funny can you get on this?
It's like, how much do we really want to share? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I leave that up to y'all. If y'all want to go there,
I'm trying to think. What else has been? I mean, and I think it's hard because it's like there's things that are funny in the moment, right? It's like in that moment where we're having fun and there's the laughs, and I think whenever we are together, there's tons of laughing. Even in serious conversations, there is tons of laughter that exists.
Yes,
when we come together.
I was thinking about the other Christmas party, but I guess we shouldn't talk about that one.
No, we should talk about it.
Is that the one with the
Jackie?
crab legs?
Jackie, you want to go there?
Not the one with the extra.
The one at your house.
At your house. That's why I said the one with the crab legs.
Where Jamila wasn't there.
We've had several parties at my house.
The Christmas one.
Okay. Yeah, we've had several Christmas parties at your house.
Okay, well, the one where I had to sleep on the couch.
I was there.
But you came later.
Yeah, she came.
I came and then I left, and you were there in the morning. You and Nancy.
Oh, is that when we had that special delivery?
That wasn't a Christmas party.
And that's why I said
that was
a Christmas stuff.
No, that was just we got together. Food. We were just getting together, and we had edibles.
Yeah.
We had food.
Who was popping the edibles right there?
We had somebody eating edibles like it was just regular candy, dipping in all the different varieties. And then the next thing you know, they was falling asleep in the chair. and then needed to lay down. It was, they
No,
might
see,
not have thought it was funny, but it was hilarious.
We tried to play a game though, remember? We tried to play
first
the
it was
heads
the
up
laughter.
game.
Yes.
First, I couldn't stop
And
laughing.
folks was falling asleep during the game.
What game? What was we trying to play?
It was
The
heads
game
up.
One where you
Kind
had
of charades.
the charades
That's
one.
right.
All I know is I was laughing uncontrollably. I've never laughed like that before, where my ribs hurt and I couldn't stop. That was painful. If that's what edibles do, I can't. That was
Well,
too
when you
much.
eat that many,
And they start to catch up with you. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
That was horrible.
Between that and Jackie was falling asleep sitting up.
And I thought Jackie was the expert.
Baby, that was probably even funnier than you.
Because I was like, what's she doing?
Oh my goodness.
I did.
Any other funny moments before we go on?
Let's see.
I don't know. I just think of events that we've been to, but I can't. I mean, I remember when we went to that little it wasn't karaoke, but that little club down there. We were trying to steal seats.
The one in K-Town? Wasn't that karaoke?
That was Culver City, wasn't it?
Oh, Culver.
You talking about that
wasn't
one that's in the
karaoke.
back that's hidden behind you?
Yes, and it was really, really small.
That was fun.
That was fun. But I feel like something happened. I can't remember because we were over there dying on the couch. I think it was something with the music the DJ was playing.
Oh, it probably was, child. We done had us some good times, I tell you that.
We have.
So, I'm sorry, no, it's your co-hosting time. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at me.
I'm not paying attention.
Wait
We was having so much fun.
I'm sleeping on a job when the girls come around. All right. So you all have shared how we've created a bond and support for each other, right? And we know it doesn't always exist or come natural for some folks. So if somebody was to reach out to you all after today, after they've heard us or whatever, what would you tell a woman? Or what advice would you give them of either creating their own circle or where to find support?
I think they need to look for
in their life.
I think they need to find people that they like energy wise fit with, because I think that's what makes this work. Everybody has different energies, but it's energies that all work together. And you know, when you are looking for friendships, especially as a woman, you got to look for people that you genuinely feel like this is cool. Like this, I can feel a cool like vibe or a cool energy, because otherwise, I mean, just seeking people to have friends with is not going to work. You know, you got to have like-minded people. Like all of us are in health professions. So I think, but also have like your own individual things going on the side as well. And I think there was a common thing that brought us together. And I think people sort of need to find that.
Yeah. There's a quote that I talked about on Wednesday for my Wisdom Wednesday. Yes, I said it right. It's if you go looking for a friend, you'll find that they're scarce. But if you go out to be a friend, you will find all of them. So I think it's even more so less about looking for friends, but actually embodying and being the friend that you would like to have, and then sort of having that kind of gravitate. So yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, Jamila.
Yeah.
I think also you just have to be open to it, right? We all met not at our jobs, but through work in a sense. And it's similar to what Jamila said, the energy, we all connected, or there was some, mutual interest and so forth. But I think you have to be open to it, because a lot of people really separate, their work or those professional relationships with their personal. And it's not like I do it all the time, but I am so thankful that I didn't do that. And I was open, and I, similar to what Jamila said earlier, I kind of stepped out. I know it might not sound a lot, but I also don't like immediately step out and, connect and try to interact with folks. But it was just so natural, right? Whether it's just sitting at the same table, cracking jokes and, or just finding that commonality in wherever we were. I think you just have to be open and willing. And like you said, Nicole, wanting to be a friend, which I think is real.
Yeah, I think it really is about sort of where are you already at? Like, you know, whether it's work or you're volunteering or you're participating in stuff, where are you already engaged? Because typically those are people that are into the same things that you are for the most part, or they have the same belief system. They may not exactly do what you do. I mean, I remember when Jackie and Nicole went on that bike ride, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be cheering them on. That's not my thing, but I love them and I'll cheer them on for that. But we have very similar belief systems, right? And so I think you just got to find like where, like, you don't have to go places. There's probably places in your life already, your neighborhood, wherever, you know, just strike up conversations, and you never know, they may become your best sister friend ever.
Oh,
love it.
And it's so funny she brought up that dang on bike ride. Jackie, you know, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years.
10 years next year, right?
Yeah, 10 years
next year.
And never
but
doing
I think
that
we started
again.
When did we start? I think
we started training
it was like towards the end of the year. I know we still were kind of late in that game, but 10 years, that's crazy.
Never doing it again. That's okay.
Never. Knock it off the list, keep it moving. But you know what, Nicole, though, I loved it though, because you were like, I know you athletic. Why don't you? I want to do this bike ride. You want to do it? Nicole, I don't have a bike. I know, me either. Well, you know, let's just do it. I was like, all right, let's just do it.
I knew who to ask. Because I am so not the person to do no damn bike ride like that. But I don't know. The guy made it sound so easy. He made it sound so
that was all you, Nicole.
He was like, yeah, you know, it's not a big deal. It's 7 days, 545 miles. It's not a big deal. We have food.
So fun.
It's fine. I was like, okay.
It's completely supported.
And I was like, I can't go on this by myself. I'm like, I can't. So I was like, okay, Jackie.
And we had a cool little crew, you know. It was fun.
And we got to see California in a way that I've never seen California. I've never seen, you know, the forest with the trees. I've never seen that. So, like you said, we ain't got to do it every year like some of our friends do, but once was enough, that's okay, you know.
Yep.
I'll support other people doing it. I think Tamika Butler's doing it this next year, so I'll send her.
She's into cycling.
I think this might be her second time. I think I'm like, go ahead on, girl. My bike is sold, gone, bye. Helmet is in the laundry room on the floor. Probably gonna be in the trash soon.
Why you still got the helmet?
I ain't got no.
I don't know.
I'll let you have it. So no, you guys had some good tips. Attend community events for some ideas. Volunteer. Extend and accept invitations. So I think that goes back to, you know, not looking to get friends, but to be one, to extend invitations to people. Take up a new interest, bicycling or something else. If you are so inclined, you can join a faith community. Take a walk, might find a friend on the corner. I think, Jackie, didn't you find a friend? Well, it wasn't a walk. It was more like you were running or something. And
my run club. Found my neighbor around the corner.
See? So it works. We got about 15 more minutes. We probably won't take all the time, but I have a question. I want to ask you all, the social benefits of our friendship are obvious, right? Of course, we get together, we have fun, we drink, we laugh, we go see her in concert, whatever, right? What about the mental health benefits, the economic benefits? Is there any other thing that is beneficial from this relationship outside of just being social?
Well, I think the social lends to the mental, because I think that's a part of like why folks are really having a hard time right now with COVID, is because they're not able to get out. They're not able to, you know, interact with people. And, you know, that quote, man is not meant to be alone, is serious. I mean, people in isolation, that's a form of torture. So I think it's important to have connection, because it's important for your mental health. It just is, to be able to connect with another person. I think that's what we're here for in this world, is connections. And I think this group allows not for just one connection, we have multiple connections. Yeah. And I think that that's important. Just in general, it's helped during this pandemic to be able to reach out and have Zooms with each other, or, you know, go around the corner, have our mask on, whatever it is. I think that's important for mental health. So I think the social lends right into the mental health aspect of that.
As soon as we all got vaccinated, we was like, what we doing? Where we going?
Right.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, I would always also say sort of like economic benefits on a number of levels, right? I mean, I know we've all like been, I know Nicole, I have been benefited from when Nomsa wants to get rid of some stuff and, you know, at discounted prices or less, you know? So I think, you know, just sharing that kind of stuff with each other. And then the advice we give each other to support us in our, you know, our career endeavors, our social entrepreneurial endeavors, I think is invaluable. I don't even know if you could put a price on something like that. It's just, you know, it'd be, you know, I would imagine that we've saved each other and added to each other's income in so many ways that we don't even realize.
Yeah, I remember when I first got, I think, you know, an offer to do training or to provide training. And I was like, okay, how much I'm supposed to charge? And y'all were like, and I was like, does this sound right? No, double that. Oh, okay. And I wouldn't have known to double it till y'all said something. So definitely. And hopefully we can get more into the economic. I know Jackie and I have talked about it, you know, like, can we go own something? Let's buy something together. Let's do a thing. So hopefully we can kind of get into that. I think we lost Nomsa, so she probably need to come on back. Her Wi-Fi might have had a little issue, but let's see. What else? Any closing thoughts? I mean, we're getting close to the end, and just want to stop and ask any closing thoughts about anything that you want to talk about, or a question or something you want to bring up. I'm open. This is open season, and then I'll close us out. Let's Sonya, go ahead, start. You go first.
I mean, I was, you know, thinking back to some of the notes that you have around how do you nurture your friendships. And I really think it is about acknowledging each other's special moments, right? We do that a lot. When we got birthdays coming up, we make sure that, you know, that person knows that we're thinking of them, and, you know, do some surprises, making sure that, you know, we all got together, even when we couldn't all be there, because I know, Jackie, you couldn't be there for Nomsa's bachelorette weekend, but you were, you got us into the club that we went to. You got us some other stuff that we did that day. You know what I mean? Like we acknowledge like the moment, even the little moments in each other's lives, and I think that's super important.
Yeah. Jackie, closing thoughts.
I just think that this is awesome. One, Nicole, you're always amazing and an inspiration in all that you're able to accomplish and all that you've done. And, you know, to raise up our sister friend relationships, I think is beautiful. And I think that if we could just, you know, inspire others or, you know, affirm others, I'm happy to be, you know, a part of that. But, you know, this is really kudos and congrats to you, Nicole, because you continue to just surpass all expectations in all endeavors that you do. You don't half step it, and that's a great motto. You're not trying to learn, and I agree. You know, like next steps. We've all talked about, you know, these business ventures or ideas and things, or you know how we can come together and kind of leverage each of our own talents and skills and just our energy to do more. So, you know, I'm just excited for what lies ahead.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I think we can do it. Even if we just put $5 in and get us a vending machine or something and sell some soda pop, we'll be all right.
Vending machine.
Something, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Jamila, any closing thoughts? And then Nomsa, you know, you can go after Jamila.
I just want to say thank you. Just thank you. You know, I appreciate the bond. I appreciate the connection. I appreciate the advice. I did not grow up with any sisters. I don't have any sisters. And so, you know, it's nice to have that, those relationships. And it's good to have those things sort of fostered, because I feel like there are things that you can really only connect with your female friends sometimes, you know, and I think that's important to have, and I really appreciate it. So I'm just going to say thank you.
Yay. Yeah, I think it's been beautiful. And I love it, like when something goes wrong, or like, you know, maybe it's a boyfriend or whatever it is, and somebody acting up, like I'll be madder than than the person. I'm like, I'm mad at this folks. Oh, excuse me, I'm about to say that one. I'm mad at this MF more than probably you mad at this MF. So I don't know. It's just so funny how we really have like kind of really built that connection. Like, no, who we driving over their house and yeah, I'm not gonna say what we would do, but because I don't want nobody to know. But anyway, no, sir. Cause I'm talking about the friendship, about the sisterhood.
I'm just glad that we have an opportunity to really showcase our friendship, showcase to others that we do get along. We're not crabs in a barrel. We do support each other in everything, the good, bad, and the ugly, right? And I think we're able to be honest with each other. So it's nice to be able to share that with others, and they see it, right? And folks get to see how we are and what we do with each other. And I think whenever we have big things or even hard things going on in our life, we know we have folks to turn to. And even though it's like we have this circle, we all depend on each other in different ways, right? There's some shifts in that, but we all still are able to come together. So just nice to be able to, I can't even imagine really my life at this point without y'all in it. So, yeah, I'll leave it there.
Yay! I thank all of you. I'm so glad we all made it on because I was worried. Y'all so busy. Oh, I don't know. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna be on here just me and Nomsa, which is fine because that's how we roll anyway. But I was like, that's gonna defeat the whole purpose of the thing. But we did really well. I'm really, we only missing Daisy, which shout out to her. And maybe we'll get her on at another time, talk about something else because she also has a wealth of knowledge and expertise. But again, thank you all for being here tonight, and y'all that are watching live and even in the replay. This is the Fabulous Sister Friends of South LA. I've already gotten requests for, hey, can we join? Where's the application? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm hoping I can at least get that Facebook group kind of opened up and maybe some way cultivate that. We'll have to figure that out because ain't nobody got time. Child, I got two. I'm a teacher and about to be a student and in a job, and it's a lot. So we'll see what we can do. But I do think it's worth us trying to figure out how we can make something happen where women can feel like they can come and either get advice or just even make their own little sister friend circle. We'll see. So we'll see. I can't make no promises, but we're gonna try. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and do my spiel and my alarm is going off. Excuse me, I gotta push this button. Okay. That's telling me it's time to go. Thank you all for watching. You can always find me on Facebook at Nicole D. Vick Author. You can find me on Instagram, Nicole D. Vick. My wonderful website, which Kwame is going to make beautiful very soon. He's going to change it up, www.NicoleDVick.com. You can pick up my book on various platforms, Amazon, Target website, Walmart website, Isawan Books, all the black bookstores. Pick it up. I'm going to be on a virtual book bazaar starting tomorrow and Saturday, so I'll make sure you all have that information as well. That is all for this evening. Y'all say bye to everybody. Bye.
Bye.